Alright, what's poppin', people? We're back. Now, before I get into this video, I got two things to mention. One, I apologize real quick if there's noticeable quality differences with any of the sound. I did end up moving onto a new computer, and I've noticed some settings hiccups along the way. So if something seems up, whether it's I sound really quiet, which I don't think I should, but OBS sometimes thinks I am, or if the background audio feels weird, that's just why. Bear with me while I try to adjust these settings along the way. And two, I did open up memberships for the channel. Now, naturally, I'm still not entirely sure what I'm gonna do with them. I do have ideas though, and of course it's just another way that you can support me if you so choose. Right now I plan on maybe trying to do some, extra videos for people that join the channel for content that I normally wouldn't put on the channel. Obviously, as you can check back and see what I tried doing in LP, we got maybe 3 views per video, so pretty good, good work, guys. But I think it's safe to say that most people are here for different content, but of course, if that sort of thing still interests you, well, hey, I could upload it in a members-only setting, and then not have people worried about seeing stuff that they normally would see on the timeline. Anyhow, today, we're using Nasty Plot Haunter. Now, recall that Haunter in this generation got access to 2 new moves, those being Nasty Plot and Focus Blast, making it so it really does feel like a baby Gengar. Moveful similarities are a lot better now, and I do really like the concept of Nasty Plot Haunter too when you look at the common revenge killers in the format. Passimian and probably Mavistiff, and to a lesser extent Medicham, are some of the most common Scarfers in the tier, with Terra Fairy Haunter being aimed at trying to bypass their ability to revenge kill it. Whether it's, switching in on a Medicham locked into CC, a Passimian locked into CC, maybe it's going for Terra Fairy versus a Mavistiff that tries to come in and revenge kill you. Should have good success either way. We got a nice Spikes SD Cacturne here, Pokemon that's been seeing a good bit of usage right now to counteract some of the really strong breakers in the tier, such as Bruxish and even Basculin. Default Goricorio Pom-Pom, nice Stealth Rock Caparaja with a ton of special defense. Specs Goodra with Thunder, oh god. Yeah, we ain't landed a single one of those. And then just, good old standard Passimian. As per usual, I will remind y'all that if you happen to enjoy the content, you may as well drop a subscribe. Like I've said before, we're going for 5K and beyond this year, but I do need y'all's assistance so that we can hit that benchmark. Now our opponent's team gets absolutely smoked by Haunter. Oh my lord. I mean, I hit everything on his team super effectively. That's crazy. And you know what I'm still going to do? I'm going to lead Passimian because that's just how you play Inu. You lead your Passimian, you go for your U-turn. I assume my opponent would go for Nuzzle here. So I'll go Oricorio. Trick Room. Interesting. This is very scary. Also, my U-turn did 34. That's some nice damage. I'll go for Revelation Dance, as they just Healing Wish immediately. Interesting. So, I mean, this does mean I can get rocks up whenever. Unfortunately, this means there's a Crabominable that has switched in. Now, I don't know about y'all, but when I see Crabominable, I don't think good things. Especially given what my team switch-ins to this guy are. I think we're just sacking I kind of like Cacturne though, because I can Sucker Punch and Revenge Kill something even under the Trick Room. This should be the only other Pokemon on this team with Room. This could also be like, just, this could be Scarf Medicham. A lot of Trick Room teams, well not a lot, but you'll sometimes see Trick Room teams run like 5 Pokemon meant to succeed under Trick Room, and in a Scarfer, like just a normal fast Pokemon, as a means to say, okay, well, if Room is down, I'm not just a dead weight. I'm gonna be honest, I think I just sacked the Goodra here. It doesn't really check a whole lot. If anything, I think it just Seeds turns to Copper. So my opponent goes for the Ice Hammer. It does a million. We will get our Passimian in here. We're just gonna go for CC. We're gonna hope that I do not get O-Code here. I mean, there's really not a whole lot else that I can do, My opponent's team is very, very dangerous. This could also just be like Life Orb Medicham. Oh my lord, if he went for any other move, I got cooked. I hate Trick Room, dude. Trick Room is so scary to face. Especially in lower tiers where it just seems like everything lives hits. I'm gonna go Oricorio here. He's definitely gonna go for Rock Slide this turn. Trying to think about my play. Does he actually Terra Fairy play Ruffs? What did he expect? Roost, maybe? He has Superpower. Okay. At this point, I'm just trying to figure out what my opponent's, like, moveset is. Him going for the Terra is nice for me. Maybe just go back to Oricorio now and go for a Revelation Dance. Just get some damage. I go for Roost and hope he misses. Ah, he crits instead. That's unfortunate. Ah, I still need more damage on this Pokemon, I think, before I can actually KO it. I don't even know if I can win this game. This is just a dire one, man. Ah, this is dire. Maybe I KO him? I don't know. He could be max special defense, max attack. Just because Copperajah has so much HP naturally, you don't need to invest in it. We do KO it. As the Rapska comes in, I will be going for a Swords Dance. I feel like this is my only out. Oh my god, are you kidding me? This is so sad. This is so sad. And now the crab is in, the crab is now. We have one out. We have a singular out. And that is Haunter. So we'll go to Haunter here. Go for my Shadow Ball. If he goes Metacham... Okay, so he goes to this. I will go for a sub. Now we'll go for my Focus Blast. And now we will Terra Fairy and just pray. Please. Yes! We outplay. Oh my goodness, that was a tough one. GG. Not BB. GG. Woo! That was so stressful. Wow. I'm gonna get another immediately. Let's go. Oh my lord. I forgot. You know what I think my opponent should have done, by the way? I think they should have just spammed Revival Blessing. Wait, no, they can't. It has 1 PP. And I didn't see a Lepa Berry. Ah, not bad. Maybe they had Lepa Berry. I didn't read chat. But yeah, if they had Lepa Berry, maybe we could have been in a bad spot. If they get off 2 Revival Blessings, that could have been dire. As I think about it, it's like, maybe if he brings back the, Raja, I mean, maybe it tanks a Shadow Ball, I'm unsure. I'm not Life Orb. Raja is really bulky. And yeah, I'll pause this while we get another. I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. My opponent's team is actually really cool. I'm gonna let him know. Really cool team, by the way. Have fun. I like this dude's team. Wait, so it's a snow team, not hail, snow. And he's got the Oricorio Pau. So I guess my first thought, though, is he gonna be, like, defensive on this? Maybe. I'll lead off with my Pissimian. Now, the issue here is if he Scarf, I die. Actually, do I? Nah, no shot. He should always be Volt Switching turn 1. Right? So, him not Volting there makes me think that he's, like, if anything, gonna be a nasty plot set? Maybe he's just got his reliance for speed on the Bear Tick under Snow with Slush Rush. I could see that. So he goes for Glare with that. I kind of want to double. What would I even double into? I think I'll just go for Air Slash. Get some chip. I do get a flinch as well. That's really good. If I can get another flinch, we might be able to just take out the Sanda. Wow. That's insane. Now the Goodra comes in. This is 100% AV, but I still have to go Copper. And I'll go for my rocks. I could actually see this, by the way, being a defensive defog Oricorio Pawu. Ah, not bad. Okay, he just forfeits. But yeah, I think his team's really cool idea. Like, I like the concept of it a lot. I might have to try out Snow for myself sometime, just see if it's still as good as Hail. Alright, so now we're just against the standard. This is the most standard looking team I have ever seen. Wow. I mean, is this not just standard.nu? And you know what's crazy? Sub NP Haunter smokes this team. I mean, it's like such a good matchup. I need chip on Muck probably, and Goodra, frankly. But Haunter's got a good shot. Who do I like as my lead? Also, I do like Goodra a lot this game. I'm sure he has... Well, I guess her name's Sasha. I'm sure she has a Pokemon that could Terra into, like, Fairy or Steel. I wouldn't be shocked to see Terra Fairy on Vaporeon here. But I'm gonna lead with my Goodra, and I'm gonna use Dragon Pulse, and I'm gonna say, what's up? I'm gonna ask a question here. What is your switch in? So they go Muck. D-Pulse honestly did a lot. that was a nice chip. Yeah, so if I Terra here with this, is that a play? I don't think it is. They go for a T-Spike. That is a very greedy T-Spike, but I dig it. T-Spike, probably Protect, and then just 2 attacks. It's usually what these run. Also, the only reason I call it greedy is, like, I don't know. Me personally, I'd be hella scared of the prospect of getting stunted on. Also, I'm gonna just defog these immediately. Stunted on by, like, Terra. Because if the Goodra Terras, I don't know what the thought process is from there. This comes in. I'm 100% getting hit by a Fire Blast here. Ice Beam instead. Okay. Also, I took that really well. Not bad. You set the spike. Ah. Oh, that Draco miss isn't good. That's, like, actually really bad for me. If I had at least hit that, I could have forced Roost on the next turn. Maybe that was a bad play by me, though. Also, so this isn't defog. Okay. I live 1. Thank you. And I'll just go for Specs Dragon Pulse here. Because at this point with the Spike, it's just annoying for my opponent to switch into. Not too sure about Ice Beam on Goodra, by the way. I've seen some people talk about it. It sounds kind of bad. And I say that with love and respect to anyone running it, but realistically, what does it hit? You know? I'm trying to think about what Ice Beam targets there are, and it just feels like maybe Ice is generally good coverage alongside Electric, and that's the rationale? I'm not too sure. And it's also, this matchup's like super good for pack turn now. Unironically, this is an insane pack turn outlook. We do get a very obviously, you know, OP crit there. I'm gonna stand and Seed Bomb you. You are a ground type, my guy. You are a ground type. Low-key, I think they forgot they Terra'd. That's the only... Let me move my mic, by the way. I think that's the only rationale that they'd have for doing that. So Simeon comes in. I'm gonna sack Copper. Get my Haunter in. And we'll just go for a Shadow Ball. I don't need to set up yet, because I'd like to get some more damage on the Goodra before I look for going for game. Yeah, so if I'm gonna do 15 to a Goodra, I would definitely, like to have a little bit more chip. I think there's an angle, by the way, though, where next time I have a chance to set up, I go for NP. Man, I like Cacturn here. I'm still going into it. Also, just Passimian CC looks really good at this point. Actually, I think I'd go for Passimian CC and win. Yeah, just Terrified. Because, I mean, the thing is, their Passimian is gonna have to eventually lock CC. Because they do get a crit there, which is a little bad. But I can always double. The Vapo gets sacked. And now we go Haunter. That special defense drop is quite good. I think. Nah, it doesn't seem to matter. I mean, it's a speed tie at the end of the day. One of us is gonna win it. Ah, they win it. GG. I think what I needed to do was play a little bit better with my, what's it called? I think predict the CC from their pass earlier. Yeah. On this turn here, I needed to just assume CC. My logic, though, was CC from them is a choke. Also, no GG at all? Hello? So, let me just explain that real quick. Also, why can't I switch sides? What is happening here? Challenge Rabia? That's not what I want to do. Thank you. So, here's the logic, real quick, and we'll get to the next game. Gotta go through these turns real quick. Last turn here. So, here, if you just knock twice, you KO the Pom-Pom, and my Passimian coming in isn't bad for you, because you outspeed it at that point, and you don't have to win a speed tie. And if I get Haunter in here, then you're in a much worse spot. Because then you still have to do the come in twice. But I potentially just sack my Pom-Pom, then do you. Right. So if I go past... Okay, let's explain that in a just nice, succinct way. Knock here covers Haunter. Because if I get Haunter in on your CC, you I think automatically lose. Goodra takes the spike, it's at like 42. 14 from Shadow Ball. Then I sack Pom-Pom. Then I get my Passimian in. It's over. Because you gotta sack Goodra. And there's no move you can lock into, I don't think, to beat Passimian plus Haunter. So that's the thought process there. But, I mean, hey. I didn't pull the trigger on the Haunter switch, because I mean, again, I thought Knock was always coming out there. But it is what it is. I'll pause this while we get our next one, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, and we are back. My opponent's team is... something else. Wow. Huh. Anyhow, let's get into this. I like Cacturn a lot this game. Mostly for the Sucker Mine games, admittedly. But I think Cacturn's pretty strong in general. And of course, unfortunately, we queue our Goodra into Chansey, but since we have Haunter, we can like always double switch. So whenever I get Goodra versus the Sandaconda, I will always double into my Haunter and set up a sub. So, I'll actually lead Goodra. And I will double Haunter immediately here, because I think you always are going Chansey. Yeah, now I get to go for sub. And we also get to see what his reaction is to Haunter. His reaction is to ignore his problems entirely. My opponent says, I will not face my issues. So Braveberry comes in. This could be Scarf. We'll find out here. He's not Scarf, and we do a million. And now we get to just sub again. I mean, we could sub and force him to KO to recoil. And if he switches out, then we just have sub up. So I am going to sub, just force the KO, because this also means I'm not risking a miss. Which, you know, to me, I don't want to risk that. I'll go Raja versus this, as he goes for Thunderbolt. That looks hella Specs. That's not hella Specs. You're telling me Specs Jolteon would nearly 2-hit KO a Copper Raja? Well, that's not very cash money. I set up rocks there, by the way. That's a bad play, because I'm always defogging the next turn. Also, I hard Haunter there because I'm just the realist. But hard Haunter I don't even think does much of anything. His Jolteon's just gonna come in and go for its Volt Switch. Wait, he didn't even Volt Switch? It's such a weird turn. Okay, we do get some damage. And he Volt Switches there, of course, because I don't have a ground type. This is one of the things I do hate about current NU, by the way. There's just not ground types. He's gonna U here. But I don't really have a, you know, switch into that. I'll switch my pass in. I don't mind that. Because I got a knock here now. And we get to get rid of this thing Boots, which is really good. Or not Boots, it's Helmet. Making CC later on a lot more dangerous. Now I'll just go Oricorio and Defog. He is Rock Slide, but that's super good knowledge for me to have. Actually, wait. We saw... Oh yeah, it's good knowledge to have, because now we know his full set. This mon is annoying. I am wondering if he's even CM at this point. I'm just gonna go Cacturn versus you. And I will Sucker Punch here. If he Terras and just gets smoked by Sucker, that'd be really cool. I don't think he Terras here. Because, I mean, getting Sucker Punched seems a little too obvious on my end. Yeah, so he always switches out. But we do know he's CM now. Last move, of course, will be Shadow Ball, or it'll be Terra Blast. U-turn is always so free for my opponent. I'm gonna go Raja. CC there? Oh, that's a terrible play. I mean, I'm just gonna go into this. I'm just gonna Shadow Ball for free. And that's a terrible play, because why would you give Haunter free turns? Especially given the state of his team. He does still have the Rabsca, which I am a little worried about, because we haven't seen yet. Is he, like, just a Revival Blessing set? Or is he CM? If he's Revival Blessing, it's kind of annoying, frankly. But if he's CM, then I think it's a little more manageable. Only maybe, though. He could still end up smoking me with a Calm Mind Rabsca for sure. Yeah. I mean, if I get rid of Pass here, that's super good. Like, if he just decides for some reason to sack it. Oh, please get the roll. Ah, only 51. But that's okay. Here he's definitely considering just Terra Blasting me into the Shadow Realm. As he Bolt Switches. He could still be Terra Blast and just not have the right type. As he gets the pass in. Again, I can't even risk staying in just because he has U-turn. So U-turn will always KO my Cacturn. It's so sad. If he goes Rabsca here, by the way, I'm 100% getting Revival Blessing, then that Braviary is coming back. Oh dear. Okay, so Chansey actually is what comes in. As he Healing Wishes the Chansey. Or with Chansey. Wow. Yo, what if this is Revival Blessing plus Healing Wish? That's crazy. So you, oh my god, you have infinite Healing Wishes. That's a terrible mechanic. Get it out. Get it out of my sight. But wait, though, like, I don't even mind. He Terra Blasts there. Interesting. Wait, I don't, oh my god. I choked. I don't have my Scarf. Okay. Okay, good. My opponent did not Terra Blast. We're safe. Oh, that's so bad for bro. I forgot I took the knock earlier. It's just like my opponent when they forgot. I have to Terra Dragon Draco here. I can't let that Revival Blessing. I have to just get rid of it. But I think I might just lose to Jolteon now. Yeah, I think we unfortunately just lose to Jolteon. Ah, it's so sad, man. No! It's okay, we live Terra Blast. Nope. Ah, GG, man. That's a good game. Unfortunate ending there, but it is what it is, man. It happens. I think that match was always going to be really hard, though. And again, this is why I think the Jolteon hate is really, really kind of cringe. I get the whole it's reliant on Terra stuff. I mean, it 100% is. In a lot of games, you are loading Jolteon with the idea that you are going to have to use your Terra for it. And that is definitely a drawback to building with it and using it. At the same time, it's such a good user of Terra, and Terra is so broken, that I don't think it matters that you have to Terra with it, because, you know, what checks Terra Ice Jolteon? Not a ton. You're at that point basically just reliant on not letting it get revenge killed by the Passimian, which I don't think we're strapped for good Passimian abusers. You know, we look through the tier, what are some good fight resists that you don't really want to give turns to? I mean, a Bruxish, even Drifblim's kind of annoying to let just come in, because it could just defog your hazard away. Where are other good ones? Metacham, Muk, any of the Oricorios. I'd say Quillfish, but that one's kind of bad. These two of the Rotoms, Rabska even, if you're just going to give it a free Revival Blessing turn, that could be annoying. Even giving like a Toxicroak a free turn, or a Veluza, or a Vespiquen, like, there's a lot of Pokemon that come in on CC. So I don't think it's that dire. Anyhow though, I hope you all enjoyed. Like I said at the beginning of the video, if you are interested in content beyond the competitive stuff that I drop, do consider becoming a member. I gotta figure out still what I want to upload for y'all that do choose to join. But I could probably just do a poll or something. That'd be pretty fair. Get some ideas together, poll y'all, etc, etc. Until next time though, guys, stay safe, enjoy life. I'll catch you then. Peace.